Hi, I'm Kiyoshi Husky, and this is Dark Souls Quick Walkthrough. Episode number 3. In episode number 2, we killed the Taurus demon, and in episode 1, we got some good armor and this decent shield. And in today's video, we are going to make it to the blacksmith, Andre from Astora. But first, I want to talk about a ring we got last episode. I picked up the blue Tearstone ring, but I didn't equip it. The rare gem called Tearstone has the uncanny ability to sense imminent death. This blue Tearstone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. So, when our hit points get low, our defense improves when we wear this ring. It's not the greatest ring in the world, but it's not bad, and we'll definitely wear it now. Okay. So just take a step onto this bridge. Do not go too far, because this dragon is going to come and firebomb it. Just probably, maybe you could survive that. I don't know. I have before, but not very often. Let's talk to Solaire.
Ah, hello. I am Solaire of Astora. Now that I am undead, you find that no need to hide your...
I'm going to fast forward. Just hit yes every time.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined, in a land brimming with hollow. So what do you say? This pleases me greatly.
So the white
We are amidst
sign
strange
soapstone
beings. The flow of time
helps
itself
you
is
summon
convoluted, with
other
heroes
players.
Centuries old, the very fabric, there's no telling. But you to and engage. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this. But I am a warrior of the. If you miss it.
So basically, you can put down a summon sign so that someone can summon you. Another player playing Dark Souls can summon you, and then you can be summoned into their world and help them beat a boss or clear an area or whatever. And you can be hollow if you want to put down your summon sign. But if you are hollow, you cannot summon anyone else. You have to be human to summon someone. So online play item, leave summon sign, be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign, and defeat the area boss to acquire humanity. As I said, hollows cannot conduct summons. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and the white sign soapstone allows undead to assist one another. So if you're online, playing online with your friends, that's great. You can summon each other. You can even go into settings and have a password so that you only summon each other and you don't accidentally summon some random person. So we're going to go down here and kick the ladder. And rest at the bonfire that we were just at. Level up vitality and endurance. I'm going to get vitality up to 20 and endurance up to 20 before pretty much anything else. Just for survivability. Okay, so now I'm going to get the Drake Sword to show new players how to get it. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It is so good. Especially in this next area, just the undead parish. It's so good. But I think I'm just going to make a run for Andre, the blacksmith. And use the Uji Katana. See if I can level it up and make the Drake Sword not even, worth it. So we're going to equip the short bow and the standard arrows. And we're going to zoom in at that notch and then shoot it I don't know, 18 to 20 times. 19 to 21.
That's embarrassing.
At least 20. Okay, we got the Drake sword. We had enough arrows even after missing a couple of times. I am not going to equip it right now, but I will show it to you. The Drake sword does a flat 200 damage. It does not scale with anything. It takes 16 strength and it weighs 6 units. It's a good sword. It's a very good sword. Compared to the Uji Katana, this Uji Katana only does 104 damage. So the Drake does almost twice as much damage as this. So it's probably worth getting it. It's probably worth using it. Even if you don't use the Drake sword, you can sell it for 5,000 souls. So you might as well get it, regardless. But you can get it at any time throughout your playthrough, so we can run over here. So we can get this item. Ooh, a Titanite shard. Nice. Very nice. Now we just wait. Any moment. Okay. Good, he didn't jump up in the air. If he does that, then we're in trouble. Okay, now he's gonna fly away. Okay, this is the Altar of Sunlight. If you are a faith build and you want to be a sunlight warrior like Solaire, then you would come here and pray at this altar. But you need to have 25 faith. And you can knock it down by 5 every time that you summon someone or are summoned by someone.
Faith requirement is reduced by 5 when you are summoned and defeat the area boss. Also, I will destroy all humans someday.
Alright, let's get these things quick. Soul of a Nameless Soldier and the Claymore. Claymore is a good weapon if you are a quality build, because the Claymore, it scales with both strength and dexterity. So that's a quality build if you're going to improve both strength and dexterity. Right off the bat, it does 103 damage. And it scales probably 16 or something. But I don't have the strength for it because it requires 16 strength. But it's a good weapon. I'm going to unequip the bow because it adds weight that I don't need. Now we're going to lower the, or I should say raise the gate. And light this bonfire. 2,000 to level up. We did get in Soul of the Nameless Soldier. This will give us 800. So we're at 21. What did I say we need? I knew it. I knew we had enough. So vitality at 20. There, that makes me feel better. Alright, let's go. Now these guys will take 3 hits, but that's okay. Go up the stairs to the right so that we avoid the boar. Someone's going to close that gate. And we'll have to figure a way around it. It's a little difficult to fight the shield guys and the sword guys. Alright. I will parry somebody after. Now I can parry this guy. Alright, now we'll grab these alluring skulls. Oh, looks like our guy is stuck over there. Well, let's see what we can do. Maybe we can equip some black fire bombs. Should we see if that works? We have to use it like an item, like we're using an item. So I'm just going to go here. And then press X like an item. Of course, the game will not let us cheese. I hate how you move closer every time you throw one. And then we miss. Alright, well, we got it down a little ways. I'm also against a wall. The camera is bad, so that's not good. And you can see how our sword, with his armor, our sword just bounces right off. That wasn't him, that was the sword. There, see? Well. We'll use the fire bombs. They're not as good as black fire bombs, but they're not bad. Okay. Now we'll do it the old-fashioned way, with alluring skulls. It's no wonder these videos go long. Every playthrough something weird happens, and we fell off. Fortunately, he doesn't have a lot of health left. Sometimes he'll drop a helmet, but it's really heavy and not something I use very often. But you can sell it for 1,000 souls. What am I locked onto? The guy walking down here. He's back on. Alright, can I roll? Yes. Normally there will be a guy that will try and lead you. Oh, didn't mean to pick that up. There will be a guy that will lead you into an ambush. But the ambush is no longer there. Alright, another guy. The mystery key unlocks the cage for Knight Lautrec. We'll set him free because he's definitely a friend. For now, let's get this item. Lost soul. Alright. So we have to go this way, as I said, because they closed the gate on us, and we have to find a way around. So now we're above the area that we were just at, and there's the gate they closed. There's a Balder guy right here. I'm going to try and backstab him. But you have to make sure you're very close. Otherwise, you just hit the wall. It's amazing how my sword just bounces off that shield. It's just a buckler. Speaking of shields, this is the Knight Shield, and it's not good, in my opinion. Mostly just because of the weight. It weighs 5.5 units. It's way heavier than any other shield that I have. And it doesn't do anything. The stability is 56. It's fine. It's the same as a hollow shield or a normal shield. Just one better than my shield. And it's not very good at fire or lightning. So, it's just not a good shield. But it does look cool. I'll give you that. And some people just like to look good, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh man. When you want them to hurry up and hit you, they take forever. Seems like. Okay, so there is a shield guy to our right and a balder guy to our left. We're going to go take care of the balder guy first. Get around him and backstab him if you can. And now we'll kill this guy. Whoops, this is the turn we want to go. And kill the guy that closed the gate. Alright, the basement key, we'll be using that to get down to the lower undead burg. First we got to pull this, open up the gate so we can get through here. When we go up in front of this door, we are going to aggro a balder soldier. Wow, this sword does take a lot of hits. Let's grab the halberd. Alright, the halberd also weighs 6 units. Also takes 16 strength to wield, so we can't wield it right now. Not one-handed anyway. And it does a base damage of 110 physical, and because it scales in both strength and dex, it scales with an additional like 20 damage. Not that great because it scales at D, which is not good. This is a good weapon to turn into a lightning weapon, something that doesn't scale. But we are not going to use it. So we have options. We have options. We can go through this door and, you know, fight the guy that's hiding over in this corner. That guy. Parrying is the only thing that kills him quick. A rapier. I will show you what the rapier looks like in a minute. Wow. Yeah, Titanite shard, excellent. So our options are to run straight through the church and kill that big fat guy, or we can run around. Let's look at that rapier real quick. Definitely a dex weapon. Requires 12 dexterity. And it does 73 physical and scales at 12. But it has nice critical damage, 110 critical. So that means that the critical damage you do from a backstab or a parry is much greater. So it's good for that. And it's very light. And it's quick. So I don't usually use it, but it's not bad. The Boulder soldiers, I keep wanting to say Boulder's Gate, but the Boulder soldier definitely knows how to use it, because it hurts when he hits you with it. So we're gonna go around. I'm kind of moving around in little half circles because I don't want to get hit by the archer. Another Titanite shard. Excellent. So now we just backstab this dude. The good thing about going around this way is you can lure the big fat guy in here out into that open space if you need to. Come on, guy. So he'll either do a heavy swing like that, or he'll pound the ground with it, and sometimes he'll pound it twice. See if I can get him to bleed with my bleed damage. There, you see, we did some critical damage because we got him to bleed. Takes 3 light hits with the Drake Sword, just so you know. Another Titanite shard, just what we needed. So those elevators take us down to the shortcut to Firelink Shrine, and we definitely want to go there. But we're first going to go down to the blacksmith. And we'll end the episode after we talk to Andre and pick it up from there so that we can keep these videos fairly short, fairly quick. Better to watch 2 20-minute videos than 1 hour-long video. Alright, this is the Undead Parish bonfire. It is not kindled, so it doesn't take us up to 10. It'll replenish up to 5, but since we already had 9, it's just going to let us keep 9, of course.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
First of all, we have to learn the gesture. It's extremely important. Okay, so we can modify equipment when we find some embers out in the world, but we don't have any yet, so we can't modify anything. Reinforced weapon? Yes. We are going to reinforce the Uji Katana. We have 4 Titanite shards. So the first 2 times we upgrade it, it's going to cost 1. And the second and third time will take 2. So we will be able to upgrade this to +3. Actually, I want to do it so that we can see how much we're increasing it. With 1, the first level up, it's going to take it up 9 and 2, so 11. It's going to take us up 11 damage points. The second time we level it up, it's going to take us up another 9, another 11. And to make it +3, it's going to take us up to 116. 8 plus 1 up to 9. So it goes up slow. We have 3,000 souls, so I'm going to purchase. I should buy a couple Titanite shards and level up my katana more, but it would take 2. Not yet. I'm going to get the weaponsmith box. Eventually I'm going to get these 2 as well, the repair box and the armor smith box, so that I can repair anything at a bonfire, and I can improve anything at a bonfire, instead of coming to Andre every time I want to increase or improve a sword or repair something. Do we need anything repaired? He will repair. Speaking of that, I usually just usually repair anything that needs to be repaired. It's cheap. And then I don't run into problems later on. Okay, so that's it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us will.
Now, in the next episode, we will go open up that shortcut, and then we'll go beat the boss. We'll beat the gargoyles. But until then, thank you for watching. I'm Kiyoshi Husky, and this is a Dark Souls quick walkthrough. I just want you to stay alive, man.